Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tanks Gaming with another MechWarrior Online Gameplay video. Today with another faction play, which looked for a short moment, which actually could be my first win. But unfortunately, it not turns out that way. To the guys who are very observant, you see my contract with the House Davian ran out. And I thought actually that I was nearly done with the first rank of the Clan Wolf. So I switched back and got another 14-day contract with Clan Wolf. And this match actually put me over the edge, and now I'm Warrior rank 1. Which there are some nice rewards for that. I mean, Warrior rank 1 was for sure 50,000 Sibyls, and I'm not quite sure what the other one was. I think 500 XP or something like that. But you can get mechbays spaces, you can get another dropship, which I guess will increase the tonnage you can drop, so you can bring more assault mechs. For right now I can bring 260 tons of gear with me in each faction play or in each drop, which isn't quite a lot. Well, it's still 4 mechs, but if I bring 2 assault mechs, I'm down to lighter mechs, because I think every assault mech is at least 100 tons.
New target acquired.
I'm not quite sure if 100 is the maximum, or if there are even some 120 or 140 ton mechs. I have to check that out actually next time I play. That's a good thing to realize. So anyway, I started off with the Direwolf. It's also still the trial version. I'm still about 10 million short from buying myself the Direwolf for myself, so it's not longer the training version or the trial version. And I did very decent in this game. I mean, I had a quick play where I did more damage overall, but I did get quite a lot of experience on each mech. I think it was 250 at least each, or 262, something around that. Yeah, I'll see it in the result screen. But anyway, so start off, we are on attack again. We have to destroy Omega, which is an orbital cannon. You saw there we opened the first gate and we got into some trouble, so I tried to divert, but the other gate was still closed and I had no shot on the control system. By the way guys, here comes a cut. I'm really sorry about that, but for some reason my game, or my computer, decided to go to the desktop and back into the game in a fraction of a second for about a minute and a half till I figured it out. I had to actually control delete it and go into the task manager to be able to close it. I actually thought I completely crashed and I had to do like a hard reset and will lose all my recording or anything, but when I went into the task manager it stopped and was able to close the task manager and get back into the game. I'm not quite sure if this is a recording software bug, a problem with shadow play, or I don't know, maybe the cat stepped on a key when she was walking around across my desk. I'm really not quite sure about that. Anyway, by the way, I played this game at around 5 o'clock in the morning. I was on the way, was going to work, but due to some injuries, I have some lingering injuries actually. I had to turn around and come back home, and I had to wait till 8 o'clock to call into the doctor to see the doctor. But I got some new pain meds today, and I actually went into an MRI to check out what's going on, why the pain is coming back so suddenly and so hard. But I'm hopeful it turns out better. The new pain meds seem to be quite good. I will take one before I go to bed tonight. They're supposedly very strong. Stronger than the old ones or the other ones I use, because I'm not allowed to drive a vehicle, or like it said on American boxes or anything, you're not allowed to operate heavy machinery. So I'm going to check that out tonight. Anyway, I'm still in my direwolf, but I think I overdid it here. I'm not quite sure. Nah, I think I make it one more escape. And we'll be able to deal out some more damage in a second here. They did quite a lot of damage to me. Because I wasn't mitigating my damage. You saw me there just standing up and doing nothing. Trying to get some fire out. I'm getting more and more used to the gauss rifle, guys. I get more and more hits in. But I think I have to turn down my mouse sensitivity a little bit when playing MechWarrior Online. For short ranges there is no problem whatsoever, but as soon as I get into long range shots you see me like waving around the target left, right, up and down a little bit. And that's not just because of the walking of the mech, that's also to do with my fine motorics or like the mouse sensitivity. So nah, that's the kill. Yeah, he got me there. But still, I already did quite a lot of damage. You see that over there. So I'm back in the dropship. I have to wait 25 seconds or 24, and the next mech I choose is the Adder. He has Toon, Clan, PPCs and a Flamer. And that's actually the first match where I will use the Flamer. You will see coming up very shortly. But anyway, you see the dropship. I changed the drop a little bit. Go with the direwolf first, then with the Adder, then with the Timberwolf, and last with the Shadowcat. The Shadowcat has again one gauss rifle on it. I think it's a smaller caliber. Not quite sure, but I think it's true. I will see though as soon as it comes up. And here we run again. And the first thing I noticed today in the Adder actually is the speed is unbelievably fast compared to the direwolf. I think the direwolf does around 50 miles per hour and this one is already over 70. So I think it's a little bit bulky to be used as a scout mech. But you can cover quite a distance in a short time. By the way, we had some very good players on our team. I'm not quite sure. Did I include the last surviving pilot or not in this clip? I think I didn't. But he was from a clan. He was in a light scout mech, and he held on for quite some while. He even took out another light mech and dashed out quite a lot more damage before he was gone. So you see me here using the PPCs. The range actually on this one, because they're clanner, is more than on Duncan. Duncan I think has a range of 600 meters and they are in an excess of 690 meters. Which is quite nice to have. But still, you see, because they're mounted in each arm, if you are too close to a wall, you actually hit the wall. Even though your crosshair is over the target, but if the gun is not actually bearing on the target, if it is below or next to a corner, it will hit the corner. And I don't know why I did not turn my torso here, and here again I just take it as directly into the center torso, which is not smart to do. You see the damage mounted up quite a lot. And here the flamer part comes up. I'm going around this corner through this door and surprise surprise, an Atlas from behind. So I ran up here and I start to use the flamer. I think I'm a little bit far away and I should use my PPCs as soon as they are ready. But I'm trying to keep the flamer on this guy, and that's probably the mistake I did here, because he will take me out in a second. If I could have gotten off at least 2 or 3 more shots there when I was following him from behind, but I did not. For what reason, I don't know. And oh yeah, we took him down. But I took quite a lot of damage there. I have one leg is gone, that's why my maximum speed is now 25, and you see him like a little bit wobbling. I realized it a little bit too late, otherwise I would have given you outside the cockpit third-person view a shot to see how he wobbles or he limps along the ground. It was also pretty decent round with this one. I did a quite good. I think I did about the same amount of damage in the sorry guys, in the adder as I did in the direwolf. Now I drop back in with my timberwolf, and the timberwolf just has lasers, different kind of lasers.
Target acquired.
And I didn't do particularly well in the timberwolf. I did even worse in the Shadowcat, guys. But you see that in a minute. So the Timberwolf is still quite okay with the speed. I mean, the Direwolf speed is okay as well. It's just, it takes a while to get there, but he can take a little bit more damage because he has more armor. And he also dashes a little bit more out, in my opinion, but that's again my opinion. I'm not quite good with laser weapons or with energy weapons. That's why I'm saving up for the Direwolf with 5 ballistic hardpoints to put in some ghost rifles, some ACs. I will see how it works out. And by the way, guys, if I reach the 17 millions, 17.6 I think is it, I need to go a little bit higher because I don't want to use it in the standard stock edition. I would like to purchase some different weapons, some clan weapons if they're not mounted, or like I said, if there is a machine gun mounted, I think I will take off the machine gun and put in an AC or something like that. But anyways, what I didn't figure out last time I was pimping or editing my Highlander Duncan, I'm not quite sure on the buying mechanism. Maybe you guys can help me out there. I think I wasn't able to buy any clan or weapons. Is that because it's an inner sphere mech, or do I have to like unlock those weapons? I'm not quite sure. So if you guys know that and could help me out there with your comment in the comment section, that would be very nice. I would like to thank you in advance for that. And this king crab I just could not kill. That's the same king crab I think it's the same king crab, which I damaged quite good with my dire wolf, because you saw that when I was going through the door where there was nobody else in there. And what I do here is just wrong. Stand in front of him and he's just lighting me up with his autocannons. You see those hitting me and demolishing one side, and that was the kill shot. So that wasn't very smart of me. So the Timberwolf is down. I'm choosing my Shadowcat. Going in with the Shadowcat, I have to say the Shadowcat is a nimble, fast machine, and because it has the ghost rifle, I did really like it. It just has one ghost rifle, and you will not take damage good. So if you get hit, you'll get a lot of damage in. You see here, the enemy team is still everything alive. We didn't manage to damage any of the objectives we have to damage before we can take down the orbital cannon. So at this point I thought we probably have lost, because it's quite a difference between the destroyed mechs. I think they're nearly up to 24 and we are at 14 or so. And if they have 24, that means they have destroyed at least two of the mechs of any of our pilots. But here I'm in with my Shadowcat, and now you will see me doing something very, very stupid, like I did last time I played a faction play in my Shadowcat, because I'm just not very smart with this. I didn't pay enough attention to my warnings or anything. It'll come up here in a minute, you will see. If I would have recorded this live, you would have heard some very nice swear words. Because it was really just unbelievably stupid. If you pay attention to the minimap, you see me, I'm very, very close to getting out of bounds or out of the battlefield, out of border. And yeah, you could probably already guess what will happen next. I think I get a shot or two, one or two good, nice shots off here with some nice hits. And as soon as they actually realize where I am and start shooting at me, I wanted to relocate because I already lost my right arm. My left arm, luckily it was just, or is it the right arm? No, it's the left arm. Luckily there was just a laser mounted in it and not my gauss rifle. And I still have one laser mounted in my torso. So there is some enemy fire coming in. I started to relocate because that's a good idea. Out of bounds, it says it clearly in the middle of the screen, and I just didn't pay any attention to it, and I was wondering for a second or two, hell, where did this shot come from? Anyway, that was it for me in all my 4 mechs, and I'm going to put a cut in here and show you the results screen. So, and here is the results screen, guys. You see I got 111,863 C-bills, so credits. I'm quite satisfied with my damage. You see also the XP I did with each mech. So therefore I'm quite happy with that battle, and I'm still looking forward for an actual win. But anyway, if you don't win, if you lose, if you just play the faction play, you will get faction points for your rank, faction rank. That's how I actually managed. You see, achievement unlocked. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did like the video, please hit the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel or follow me on Facebook or Twitter. The links are in the video description. So one more time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye.